Hi everyone, and thanks for being with me. I'm glad that you're with me. This is a very special day because today is the day that the National Party have told the Liberal Party to go and get. And I personally think this has been brewing for my lifetime anyway, and that it was inevitable. At some point, the Nationals would say enough is enough. Now, it's interesting that it came from the Nationals because the Nationals have been they haven't got it. They've been the minor party in the coalition for the entirety that they've had a coalition. And it seems relevant to me that they, at this particular point in time, because they, in a sense, had a victory in the last election, because they sat back and watched the Liberal Party lose their votes one after another, lose their seats rather, one after another. They toppled. And the Nationals, I reckon, were sitting back thinking, well, this is good, like what's happening here. This makes us look really, really good. And at the end of the day, this makes us powerful because we will be in a position whereby we can say, you failed, we didn't. Our policies are kind of intact because the people that voted for us agreed with us, but the people that voted against you, the Liberal Party, disagreed with the way you presented the policies. Not necessarily the policies were wrong, because some of those policies are our policies. So I guess this is going to be a warts come all type fight. And it's about inevitable as eating a can of baked beans, knowing that you're going to have a heck of a lot of time farting. So I'm pretty excited. So I'm just going to play you. I'm excited because this makes politics a wee bit more interesting, you know. And Australian politics, generally speaking, is pretty damn boring. But this kind of makes a difference. Now I'm going to play you Littleproud talking about, just briefly, it's only less than a minute I think, of him just saying that, you know, we're now going to give up the coalition because basically we've got a stack of policies that we want to run past the people that you don't agree with. And I think that in the negotiation between he and Susan Lee, they discovered that there were some things that Susan wasn't going to agree with. So here's what Littleproud had to say.
After the discussions that both Susan Lee and I have had over the ensuing period, our party room has got to a position where we will not be re-entering a coalition agreement with the Liberal Party after this election. What we have got to a position is that the National Party will sit alone on a principled basis, on the basis of looking forward, not having to look back and to try and actually regain important policy pieces that change the lives of the people we represent. It's on a principled position of making sure that those hard-fought wins are maintained and respected, and we continue to look forward. We look forward to what else we can do as a party and as part of an opposition now that can shape the lives of regional Australians for the better. What we are saying is that what we secured in the former coalition are policies that should remain.
Now, the thing I can say about Susan is that Susan felt disappointed, really, really disappointed. And I don't know whether she's sincere about this or she herself is celebrating. But it seemed to me that the Nationals were more enthusiastic about the split than what the Liberals might be. Now, this means there's a lot of work for the Liberals because they're going to have a whole host of portfolios that they're supposed to look after, and it's not going to be, they can't be all that competent with so few of them and so many portfolios that they need to be on top of. That's just not going to happen. And Littleproud, it'd be interesting to watch to see what the Nationals do, what sort of role they play in all of this. But listen to what Susan has to say.
The Liberal Party must respect modern Australia reflect modern Australia and represent modern Australia. And Australians sent us a clear message at the last election, and we are listening. We will take the time to get this right. We'll listen, we'll step up, we'll modernise, and we will rebuild. And while I have enormous respect for David and his team, it is disappointing that the National Party has decided today to leave the coalition. It is disappointing. It is disappointing. It is disappointing. It is disappointing. It is disappointing.
See? Full of disappointment. It was a disappointing experience for Susan because they negotiated this in good faith. But clearly, the good faith they had was not good enough because the Nationals now want to have a set of policies that are similar, if not the same, or identical to those that they took to the last election, believing that a core group of people in their electorates will always vote for them, regardless of how stupid their policies are. Now, I also believe that they will endeavour to, I don't know, I guess put up candidates also in the Liberal Party electorates as well as Labor. And so they'll over time, as they watch the Liberal Party disintegrate, they will start to think of themselves as being more important, more superior, more connected to the community than what the Liberal Party are. Because as Susan said, you know, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna take note of what you're saying. I'm gonna hear your complaints. I'm gonna take it on board. I don't know what the Liberal Party's going to do if they find that most of the complaints are levelled at the fact they've got some crappy policies, and those policies are at odds with what's happening or what the National Party want their policies to be. I don't know what's going to happen there. There's going to be some massive disagreements. And the Labor Party are going to love it because the government's going to look at what the Liberals are doing and saying. They're going to look at what the Nationals are saying. And they, in question time in particular, they're going to be ridiculed to pieces. It's going to be fun. And fortunately, I'm going to be able to be there to watch it, to enjoy it. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, and remember to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell for further notifications, share my videos to as many people as you can, because it's just a good thing to do. It's a nice thing to do. And I'd like to think you did it. So in the meantime, take care, look after yourselves, and more importantly, be safe.